Alright, we're in a mobile home down here in Sunset Beach today. Drew's Roofing and Home Repair. Me and Billy here. Billy's cutting out the carpeting where the floor has gotten wet. This is that old pressboard mobile home flooring they used to use back in the day. They don't even make this stuff anymore. They do make a pressed wood, but it's not like this. They call it OSB, and it is 100 times better than this is. But anyways, we can see where water's been here for some reason. All the way into the closet, all the way into the bathroom. But it seems like to me that the originating place might have been over here at the toilet. And it's came this way. This is the only water source in the house. Now the paneling on this wall is in perfect shape. It's never been wet or damp, so it has to be coming from the floor. It's not coming from the wall. That's what that tells me. And I believe it's been originally coming from the toilet. Little wax ring that goes on the bottom of them things probably didn't get sealed, or just over time lost its seal, and it's leaked slowly through the years of them not being here and everything, and the water being on. I think they should shut the water off when they leave their house. But over time it's just damped this floor. You can see the wettest part is still there. It's pretty dry over here, but it's real wet over there, so I can only say that it's coming from that way this way. And this is absorbed just about as much as it can, so now it's working its way out this way. So what we're going to do is take this whole floor out, all of this. You've got to get the carpeting, linoleum out of these closets and bathrooms first. And put some new 3/4 inch plywood in this room. And they've already done that back in the hallway where they had a situation in front of that door. They built a deck right within an inch of the doorway, so it's always been splashing on that door, and it just ruined it back there. They still have another situation in the back bathroom and hallway too by the washing machine, but that's going to be another project. For now, we're working on this back bedroom, little spot in front of that door. We're taking the deck down back there, and that's where we're at on this project. We already took the deck down, getting ready to rebuild it. I grabbed the back of the toilet and just pulled it a little bit to see how bad them bolts were down there at the bottom. And the back didn't even have bolts in it. They were rotted through, so it's been leaking right here for a long time, right around that seal. And that initially created a problem, from what I can tell. I mean, the bolts were rotted off. These are the bolts that were holding the back of that toilet on. They were completely rotted, so there was no pressure holding that toilet lid down, so it always leaked underneath the toilet. And once it leaked for so long, it eventually made the floor bad, and that's where your leak originated. And then, of course, the wax ring, when the floor gives way, it was leaking along with it. So the floor is still wet back here. It's dry as a bone back there. Of course, it has been at some point, but now it got to the point where it can't absorb anything over here, and now it's just absorbing out this way. But this is the reason. Bad bolts in the back of that thing. That was what was holding the toilet down. No good. I touched the toilet seat and this thing dropped on the floor. All of these mobile homes aren't alike, are they, Billy? Some of them's different. Some of the floors are different than the others. Like that one there is lower than these two joists. This middle one is lower than them two. And what happens is on every 4 foot where the seam is, they'll take and drop one of them joists down, and they'll put a strip of this floor on top of that 2x4, which is Billy's cutting off right now. We already took the floor up. We still have that other piece, so you got to cut that off and get rid of it also. So it's like every 4 feet you'll run into where their seam is. There's going to be another piece of wood underneath that plywood on top of the beam, the floor joist, okay? And you'll have to just cut it all off, and then you'll have to replace that piece on top of there with whatever thickness it is from this floor joist to that floor joist. Take a level and lay it on top, and whatever that thickness is that's left, you have to get a piece of plywood. Sometimes it's 3/4 board to fill that section in. And then you go back with your floor replacement. We'll show you that as we go. We'll be adding that back on, and you'll see it. You can tell there's been raccoons living on here because of the way the insulation is all matted down. Under there, under there. It's all matted. That's what it should look like, insulation. But when it's being lived on, slept on, it's pushed down real hard. Insulation normally looks like that, not like that. Been laid on cones, possum, something. Hallway where the floor has already been redone with plywood here, but for some reason or another they decided to stop right here on this rafter, and this is sagging from there to right here at the doorway. Doesn't seem to be any problems in the bedroom. But right underneath that washing machine, as you can see, the washer's very tilted back. It's because the floors fell through. And then into this master bathroom back here, what's going on is the toilet has fell through the floor right here. It's pretty rotted. The whole floor is rotted up underneath that toilet, and it should be leaking, therefore causing this. So this needs to be repaired, obviously.